Hey, hello! Welcome to Streaming Rainbow. This is Guild Fantasmagoria Reincarnation. My name is Cam. You couldn't use any pronouns to address me. I got. Wait, who are you?
Hi, I'm Keller. I also use all of the pronouns.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be playing a game today called Bound. Or, more technically, it's the two-player version, Bound Together by Caden Ramstack. It is a game with no dice, no game masters, just a couple of decks of cards and some leading questions. If you want a little breakdown on how to play the game, go check out episode 1 because this is episode 2 and we're going to dive right into it. Last time we played this game, we were a couple of female investigators in 1800s London area hunting a serial killer who turned out to be the brother of
Penelope.
Keller's character.
Oh,
Yes, Penelope.
Penelope
That
O'Malley.
that reminds me of
Flashback.
Penelope Copperkettle or whatever. Yes, Penelope
Penelope Copper Kettle?
Kipper Lily. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, Dimension 20. Uh, yes, Penelope and then Lady Evelyn Cartwright both died tragically. Uh,
You didn't?
love,
Evelyn did not die.
loss. I'm pretty sure I died.
Okay.
Pretty sure eventually I died.
Yeah, it's not the 1800s anymore.
Yeah, we're not in the 1800s anymore. In fact, we are somewhere beneath a modern New York City cityscape. NYC, bustling cars, traffic, smog, the city that never sleeps. Underneath it, rails of energy and rushing and people in bad moods and the smell of the underbelly of the city. Subway cars race every direction, getting people where they need to go. Sometimes not at the correct time, sometimes not the place at all, but even further underneath that, a labyrinth. Mythic in nature, walls made of stone covered in moss and growing ivy, a mythical Grecian labyrinth that a group of teenage kiddos fell into after stumbling through some sort of passageway in the subway station. Now, these kids, they've been here for a time. We focus in on two brothers, Kevin and Jacob. Keller, why don't you describe who you're playing?
Hello, I'm Kevin. Um, Kevin is sort of your pretty typical, as far as in like body composition goes, as far as like uh, um, what you see from a distance, kind of your typical 15-year-old sort of geeky kid, right? Super long legs for no reason. Um, Pretty skinny. Um, and as you get closer and closer and you get closer to the face, you see this person who's a little bit got just an intensity to their eyes, got a little bit of a just focused energy in this moment and also in their day to day, in his day to day. He is really attentive to the world around him and not to the people around him. He's always looking to see what's going on, to see sort of how he could describe this world, how he could understand physically the environment as best he could. He's wearing in this moment underground. He's got corduroy pants, Doc Martens, um, like a collared shirt, right, buttoned all the way to the top. He's pretty fashionable. He looks cool. Um, he has a sort of air of popularity, even maybe about him, of people like him, and he doesn't know that. Um, and he has a backpack with him with his school supplies, right? His multiple textbooks, really thick books that are so frustrating to bring around with him all the time, and he is like leaden with this backpack and struggling to carry that around. Yeah.
Hell yes. Jacob, your older brother, is tall, not not lanky, but not like super like muscular or athletic. Just like very pleasant. Uh very like giving if you gave him like 20 years would be like tall, dark, handsome, like in a suit, like broker, like guy walks in the grocery store, you're like, "Ooh, daddy, give me money." But right now is a 17-year-old boy. Uh he is not awkward in his presence. He does not have the supplies that Kevin has. No, his hair is like shaved, like a buzz cut. Um, he has a couple of piercings, like on his left, like what is this? Like the cartilage is pierced. He has a couple of piercings,
Mhm.
like at the top of his ear, and then obviously, like both of his lobes are pierced. Um, his mom won't let him get a lip ring. Uh, he usually wears a fake one, but it has fallen out in
Yep.
the like couple of days, couple of weeks they have been here. Uh, he's dressed in like a long sleeve band t-shirt, some sort of like punk band. Okay, here's exactly what it has on it. There's a pig on it. The pig
Yeah.
is getting stabbed in the back by like a butcher knife, like a cleaver. It's getting stabbed by a cleaver, so that it's like almost like ripped in half. But it's like a cartoon pig. Its eyes are X's, and
Oh
it
yeah.
is like crashed into like this broken drum set.
Yes.
Uh, and it's called Bacon Cleavers is the band name, and it's like this horrific like Metallica font. Uh,
That's so good.
the sleeves are like all cut up into slits, so you can see like the undershirt that he's wearing, which is white. He has a couple of like chain necklaces on, but they're not like too gaudy. Uh, everything like seems right that it wants to scream, uh, rebel against the establishment,
Uh-huh.
but also my mom won't let me do this too hard, right? It's like everything that like the earrings are very like tasteful, the chains are like it probably had a cross necklace on it, but the cross was taken off. Uh,
You flipped it upside down.
no, they just like fully like took the pendant off, so it's
Okay. Yeah.
just the chain, but it's like a
Yeah.
sterling silver chain that you would get at like James Avery or something. Uh,
It's got a couple of like fish hook things in it. A couple
yeah,
of
like
spots.
he he
Very Jewy.
has very like not it's giving not the disposition of a punk rocker.
Yeah.
Uh but it
Or
is
septum piercing.
somebody no septum that's not
Okay.
even not couldn't even get a fake one, right? Has a slit in his eyebrow though, right?
Yeah.
Uh got a pearl necklace on along with the chains, the acceptable Gen Z fashion. Uh big like clunky boots, probably Doc Martens, and long black cargo pants. There are there are three large pockets on each leg, and in the right leg's pocket, the middle pocket on the right leg, there's a pair of drumsticks.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
bright blue eyes,
mm-hmm.
beautiful teeth, great smile.
Wow.
Probably hates everything about the way he looks, but he's trying.
Yeah.
It's Jacob.
Oh, is he gonna get colored contacts someday?
Someday.
Yeah.
He's got to get to college. Then, that's when all that stuff
Yeah,
comes
gonna
out,
get some
right?
Naruto contacts, maybe.
He loves anime.
Yes, absolutely.
Got a Crunchyroll account for his
I
birthday.
think maybe Kevin does too. I think that they bond over anime
Oh, of
sometimes.
course.
Oh,
Oh, of course. Yes. Okay. Before we get too much into the relationship, which is the game,
oh yeah.
right?
Sorry.
Before we start the game, I think it's important that you also brought this up, right? We want to talk over the safety tools. I
Yeah.
think that it is important not to just showcase it, but to bring y'all on as an audience. Like you should know what you're getting into as well. We have a couple of safety tools that we're implementing. The first are lines and veils. Lines and veils, quickly breaking that down. Every player has lines or veils or none, but there's an opportunity to showcase like what we are comfortable with, content wise in the game. So an example, a line is a hard no to the game, something that we do not bring up. It's not exist in our world. And a veil is something that needs a bit more explanation on how we interact with it, right? It is not like we are not fully gung ho to experience every aspect of the content, but we are still willing to interact with it with like barriers or like caveats to it. It's a bit more nuanced than just saying this is not allowed. We are also implementing X and an O cards. X meaning, hey, if something comes up in the game, we can throw up an X, or we have a chat. Keller and I can put an X in the chat, and then we stop. We pretend like that thing never happened, and then if we want, we can talk about it. And N means we are approaching something, or there's a topic that is getting approached, right? That we would like to either acknowledge that this might be sensitive, or like say, hey, when we get there, can we do something? It usually comes with a caveat. If there is like more explanation needed. And then an O is if somebody realizes, or if somebody thinks there is something wrong, or they can check in. So you'll throw an O in the chat with a question mark, and then everybody will reply with an O if they are okay. And then our last little safety check-in tool is just a button, right? Something when you want to like stop or like approach something, it's a verbal tool. When there is something that you want to like approach that is very like lighthearted, uh, you'll start the expression by like saying like, "Oh, button," or "I have a button." Is that right, Keller? This one is new to me. Button is new to me. Keller brought
Yeah,
this one up.
I'm really, this is really helpful mostly for me. I have a hard time with like texting and word based check-ins, with like going to the chat in the middle of digital calls of this kind. And so button is really helpful for me just to put something that can range from like incredibly casual to hey, quick check in about this because I'm feeling kind of weird. Of something like in the middle of a scene, it could be button. I have to go to the bathroom so bad right now. I'm so sorry. Or it can be like button. I feel like we're going and then jump into like especially the in situation of button. I feel like we're heading in a direction I'm nervous about. Let's chat about that real quick and then come back into it, which just helps me because the keeping it verbal, um, it, it's easier for me to check in verbally than it is for me to do so textily or writing like.
No, it's great, and especially like when you're in the middle of the game. Definitely great to have a variety of tools that we can use. Yeah. So I think the only thing that we like need to establish now are lines and veils, and we've gone over this before the first episode, even. But I think it's important to establish them like now, and they can change day to day too, right? Uh, I will start. I don't know if I have any veils, anything that like needs special attention to, but I do have hard lines on like sexual assault, child violence. Um, I think just those like specifically.
Yeah. Those are also sexual misconduct and violent harm to children are also generally almost always my hard lines, and I'm feeling that way today as well, which is uh, interesting for our characters because they are children, and the nature of this game and our fray is that someone is after us, right? Is that we're in a magic labyrinth and there's physical danger happening. Um, and so I think that that puts an interesting expectation on what this game is going to be. That I am very comfortable with living in that expectation. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Okay, absolutely. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Like in this world, right, where these kids have been trapped
Yeah.
in this labyrinth, it is impossible for them to be harmed.
Yes.
So, what does that say about what their journey will be?
Fantastic.
I don't know. I think we should start. You ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, of course, the only way to start this is by drawing a card.
Draw the card. Three of
Ah!
clubs. Five of spades.
Ooh,
It's you.
5 of spades, 3
Oh,
of
I don't
clubs,
want
5 of spades. They didn't match
They did not match.
at all. So,
No.
we'll
Oh,
just
you
start
do
off.
the
We don't
reading.
get any tokens.
In the meantime, I can remind us about a little bit of the game of our as we are traveling. If they don't match, we get if nothing matches, we get an unraveled token. Uh,
No, we don't get any tokens if nothing
oh,
matches.
no tokens if nothing matches. If
No
only
token
the
if
suit matches, we get one unraveled token. And if the rank matches, that's the like number. If they were both fives or both kings, we would get a destination token. And if both match, that's called a perfect match, and something kind of special happens, and that's exciting. We play a different kind of scene. We will be keeping track of those tokens with tokens of our own. We'll be collecting. I just have little dice as my tokens. We have none.
you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Kevin,
Hmm.
how do you keep time down here?
My watch.
What do you say when it is 2 days past my birthday and I haven't said anything?
Oh my god, we've been here for so long. So it's 2 days past your birthday, and you haven't said anything. I definitely think I said happy birthday. I don't think Kevin forgot. Um, but I don't think he made a big deal of it at all. I think he might have. Oh no, we're in this labyrinth. He definitely forgot. I totally forgot. And so 2 days pass, and uh, uh, I think he gets so nervous about the fact that he forgot that he doesn't say anything. I don't think he says anything to Jake, and I think Kevin. I think I'm just hoping Jake also forgot, and that like I can do a birthday for him later when we get out of the labyrinth.
Okay. It is never brought up again.
Oh,
But the
okay.
next time it happens, a year later, Jacob doesn't say anything again.
I definitely remember that time. I think I've been thinking about it all year long. In addition to us running from running around this labyrinth trying not to die for a whole year. Wow. Uh, I think I try to throw him a little party, and I don't think I do that as much. I think I make a little like out of pages from one of my books. I make a little voting booth because I think he just turned 18, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I give him a little voting booth thing to be like, hey, happy birthday, and then I cry some more. Kevin cries a lot in the labyrinth. It's very scary.
There's a conversation after the gift about what is important and why Kevin is crying. Eventually, I think Jacob says something along the lines of, while we're down here, we don't get any older. What happens when your birthday comes and there's no gift?
I think Kevin tries to. It's been a year. It's been a year and some days, some weeks, some months. I don't know how far apart our birthdays are. Probably pretty far apart. Um, I think Kevin tries to remember the past couple of months. Tries to remember the birthday that he did for Jake. I think he turns and asks, how long ago was your birthday? Am I forgetting the days? And I think he doesn't say anything about like it being his birthday, but I think he just very quietly like I think he as he's going to sleep that night sings happy birthday to himself. And is just trying to kind of build some normalcy. Uh, uh, and trying to kind of find some familiarity in this world that I think he is coming to terms with. I guess I live here now, while not being sure how long he's been there, because the time starts to feel weird.
That night, as you cry yourself or sing yourself, or probably both, to sleep,
Yeah.
whether you slept wrong or had a bad dream or something, you wake up and you find your watch is broken.
Yeah.
How do you react to the physical stopping of time?
We've been here for what feels like forever. Um, Kevin and Jake watched the friends that they got stuck here with disappear, get separated. Them being siblings, like Kevin has stayed right on Jake's hip as best he could, and I think he felt Jake bring him along so many times, pick him up when they were in danger, and run faster than Kevin ever could by himself. Even though they're mostly the same size. I think this is the first time that I'm feeling completely hopeless. And I think I just get up and run. And I think I leave my backpack. And I think I just need to get the fuck out of this maze. And I think all I kind of have left is trying something, and that's going. So I go.
Amazing. That answers it.
Cool.
Okay, so the prompt was you must give up a tradition, act, ritual, or personal preference in order to survive going forward. Is it about food, clothing, cleanliness, or something else? How have you managed to uphold it so far? What has forced your hand to abandon it? And what do they say about this change in habit?
Yeah.
Draw
Draw. Brutal. The Nine of Hearts.
the Joker.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I left my Jokers in, and we said
I don't have jokers.
we
Should
will.
we? I had another thought in between
Uh oh,
episodes.
new Joker rule.
Should we call it a perfect match if the Joker comes up?
I think we need to roll, right?
Yeah, we
But I
definitely
think
roll.
I like that's an option. If it's a nat 20, I
Yeah,
think it's a perfect match.
cool.
Okay,
I like that.
so you have to roll a 20-sided die.
I do.
Yes. How are you?
Yeah,
Else are you going to get a nat 20?
I got a 10. I don't
Okay,
remember if evens were the destination or unravel. I guess evens would be destination tokens.
destination, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
destination. Even's a
So,
destination. That makes more sense. It just feels like that. We have one.
yeah, our
Yay!
first ever destination token.
And then that's a 9
Oh,
of
and
hearts.
then the Nine of Hearts. Cool. Hearts. Okay.
Okay. I think you get to read this one.
Yes.
Yay.
How does Jake respond? Is Jake awake when Kevin starts running?
Oh. So this is actually a little different.
Yeah.
For a destination token, we get to read this one aloud and get to role play out
Oh.
a scene.
Oh. Read aloud from the ranked matches section.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. That's not even the right one then. So it's just the 9.
Oh, did you go to 9 of hearts?
I did go to Nine of Hearts.
Ooh, no.
So one of them tells the other new information about the state of the world that deeply affects them. Was it the destruction of a city, death of a person? How was it? The other didn't know
Oh, that's perfect because you just ran away.
because I just ran away.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah. So I still ask the leading questions, though. Yes.
No, it's a roleplay scene now.
What? Oh, fantastic!
Kevin! Kevin!
No, no, I'm still running.
You run away. Oh, what do you see when you run?
Oh, I see Kevin is running. I turn. I see the world get a little bit less stone. There starts to be a little bit of grass peeking out through through the through the walls and things that I'm not very. I've lived in New York my whole life. There's only grass in Central Park, as far as I know. I've never left the city. I like that. Um, um, uh, but running through, it starts to get a little bit grassier and then starts to get a little bit slipperier. I look back. I don't think I see Jake, and I don't know if Jake can see me. Um, and I fall. I think I skin my knee. I think I'm bleeding. Actually, I think I'm bleeding pretty good after I fall. And then I think I stand up, look around, look at my watch again. It's still broken. Um, and I think I just start to um, think about how Jake has somehow felt so much more comfortable than me here. And what does he know that I don't? Or what am I getting wrong? What don't I get? And then I turn around and see if I can see Jake. Jake? Jacob? But I don't move.
Yeah, I think you heard him as you like turn the corner yelling your name. But at this point, when you turn back, you can't hear him anymore.
Okay. I um I check the hole in my corduroy pants. I like try to cover up my knee again, and then I start walking back the direction I came from. And I keep just calling out, Jacob.
Ooh. Do you think you see it?
Oh yes, absolutely. I think I see something in the dark in the distance. Start running towards it. Got to
Oh,
be
shit.
Jake. Got to be Jake. It's a little bit bigger than Jake, so I stopped running, but I'm still walking towards it. And then I think I hear it again. I don't think I ever fully see it. I think it's still in the shadows.
Okay,
I
I think
see
at this point, let's just cut to
cut.
when you find Jake again and then
Yeah.
describe it to him.
Yes. Um. Yeah. I run up behind Jake. Um. Just slam into him, scream loud, and then
Kevin,
grab him and start running away.
what? Stop. He stops you. Stop it.
My legs
It's
are still
okay.
going. My legs are
Is
still
it?
going. The thing is back. It's back there. It's so big.
Shh. Hey.
Fast. It's fast.
Buddy, calm. Big breaths.
Look. And I point at nothing.
There's nothing there. We're okay.
It's gonna find us.
Did you get up?
It's gonna find
Did
us.
did were you sleeping? Did you wake? Did you wake up?
You. I heard you.
Are
We
you
ran.
sleepwalking?
We ran.
We ran?
Where? Where have you been?
Look where we are. And you look around and it is the camp, like where we had set up camp. There's your
Yeah, I see my
backpack.
backpack right
But
there. I
you're okay.
it was
I just woke up.
okay.
You scaring me.
It was a dream. Yeah, I dreamed there was. I thought I saw the thing I've been hearing. Have you been hearing that? There's like a growling.
It's probably just the walls shifting or something,
Okay, yeah.
man. We just got to get out of here. There's nothing dangerous down here. It's just, you know, maybe today we go find something to eat. If there's some like moss growing, we can gather that. Because
Okay.
you're kind of
Yeah,
fucked, man.
of course. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing. Hooves. If it has hooves, it has four legs. So yeah, that's stupid. Yeah.
What a thing to say, dude.
Yeah. You have
If it has,
some moss on in your mustache.
I fucking hate this thing. I wish I could just shave it off.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I don't. Yeah.
doesn't even grow in right.
Yeah. Wait. I have a protractor, a metal protractor. If we like shave it down on the stone walls, we could try.
I, I mean, look, I feel like it wouldn't hurt.
Kevin's legs like turn to jelly and he falls and he just sits down.
But okay, maybe you go back to sleep.
Okay.
I'll start a fire. Maybe collect some moss off the wall. We can,
I've been up for hours.
you know, boil some. Yeah, man, get some sleep.
Okay. I lay down.
Yeah, I'll stay up. Make sure you don't move.
Okay. Uh, I'm asleep now.
I'm gonna start walking towards the direction you came from,
Yeah.
and like get to a fork, turn left, turn right, and then I hear something. Hooves. And I shake my head and I walk back and start like grabbing moss off the wall and getting water, boiling it. And... I think that's it. That's the end of that scene.
Yeah.
Only thing left to do now is
What?
draw.
Oh, draw.
I got the 10 of diamonds.
I got the Queen of Hearts.
Ooh, no match.
No match, no token.
You got to read again.
I read again. Oh, that's so fascinating. Okay. Um yeah. Yeah. Um I'm going to break some rules. That's okay.
Break
What
all the
does
rules.
what does Jake do when he comes back to the camp? Did Jake ever not be able to see Kevin in this moment?
I think, yeah, for like a couple seconds as he's like walking.
Okay, cool. Um, Jake returns and Kevin is gone. What do you do? It just always works. The next prompt just always works to go the next scene right after.
I scream.
Okay.
Kevin! Kevin!
Yeah.
Yeah, walking up and down the corridor, just like
Cool. As
checking the
you're
wall.
walking up,
Yeah.
I think you see Kevin. Um, uh, uh, how do you, and you see him sleepwalking. What you thought he was doing the whole time. It's finally like, what are the feelings going through Jake of after spending so long getting? Jake seems to be getting very familiar with this labyrinth, with this environment. Right, he already knows what mosses we can eat. Um, what is going through Jake's head as this sort of new development is happening with his brother of sleepwalking? It's brand new.
Well, I don't think it's super. I don't think it's super concerning to Jake. It's just like another thing that yes, this whole thing, right, has been one learning experience after another. Like it wasn't Jacob's idea to get the moss, right? Fucking Kevin knew about moss and
Okay.
told Jacob how to collect moss,
Yeah.
taught Jacob how to collect the moss, do the things, has the books.
Biology.
So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, new thing, I have to learn. Great, adaptable, whatever needs to be done will be done. Like it wasn't as long as like Kevin is there and he has the like ability capacity to look out for him or and do the things that need to be done, it has to be okay.
Yeah.
There is no like lingering on the anxiety, there's no like lingering on the panic. Um and like specifically to this the new sleepwalking thing, like came up with the solution, right? If we need to sleep in shifts, we sleep in shifts now. Um, I think the only thing that happened this time was, oh damn, he fell asleep fast.
Yeah.
Like usually
Uh,
it takes him a little bit to fall asleep, but yeah.
cool. Kevin starts to run. What do you do? Sleep running.
Jacob chases after him, just tackles him.
Yeah. Fantastic. Uh, um, Kevin does not wake up. Right.
That's okay.
He's just still asleep. He's still kind of, his legs are just kind of still moving as you've fully tackled him. Um, you look back, camp is gone. You might need to go back and find it, but you've like maybe turned a corner, so you definitely can't see it. Um, what do you do with this unconscious person?
I pick him up and I start walking him back to I like cradle him in my arms and we start walking back.
Cool. Um, as you start walking back to the camp, you notice Kevin start to kind of groan a little bit and start to not wake up, but just start to um, like wheeze, like he's having a hard time breathing as you start to walk back. Um, and he starts trying to push away. We're just still in his sleep, trying to push away from you, trying to get back onto the ground, like a cat, just wiggling out of your arms, starting to wheeze. What is the solution?
The solution is put him down, rest him against the wall, and kind of just like try to hold him there. Uh, See if he'll breathe normal.
Cool. The wheezing still happens as he's trying to walk in the direction he was trying to go before, as he's trying to get up and move. And it feels like he
Just
can't
like
even move.
just has on the floor. I'm gonna sit on him and just kind of like slap at his face. Hey, doofus, wake up, Kevin, wake up.
He wakes up, he hits you. Ah!
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, what is that? What are you
What?
doing? You're like dying in your sleep. Are you
You start
okay?
to see panic in his eyes, and he starts looking where he was trying to walk, and he's just seeing that way, and he wants to go that way,
What
and I start to
what do
drool,
you see?
like he's falling asleep.
What's wrong? Hey, this is new. You gotta tell me. This is new. You gotta tell me.
He can't talk. And he falls back
I get
asleep.
up. I get off of him. I get off of him.
Cool. He gets up and starts walking.
Okay. I just like follow him.
I think that's the end of that scene. I got really confused. The prompt was, you really need to rest. They will not listen and won't let you rest.
Oh, that's so good. No,
Right
that was
after
good.
you
I like.
told me to sleep. And I thought that was, yeah. So just like needing to sleepwalk was where I went. But like, yes. Do you convince them or do you get hurt? Great prompt for right after. How does the game know? It always just, whenever the next prompt just always works to go right after.
I think we should test that theory by drawing a card.
Drawing a card.
Ooh, Jack of clubs.
Jack of diamonds.
Ooh, Jack.
Oh, that's
Ranked
another
match.
destination token.
That's a destination token.
Oh.
Okay, it's a Jack match.
A
I have
jack.
this up already.
Yeah, go for it.
One of them misjudges their relationship. Do they believe they are closer, more distant, or that they perceived a rivalry when there was none? What happens when they make this known? First off, how long after the sleepwalking thing?
I think 8 hours later, Kevin wakes up and uh, um, suggests they go back to camp. I think those things need to happen before this scene. So at least like 8.5 hours.
Okay, I think we pick up maybe like a couple of nights after,
Cool.
and Jacob, I think they're about to fall asleep. There's a fire. There's a little fire, like
Cool.
there's like dried moss, and they've collected enough and made it burn, and just sitting up against the wall. What do you see when you dream?
Uh, I nothing. Yeah, nothing. I just yeah. I don't have that. I don't really have very vivid dreams.
Hey, so like before, right? Like when we weren't here, when we were there, and
At the different camp.
in the real world,
Oh
man.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Like there, I think it's okay to lie, right? That's what brothers do. They like we don't share all that information. Like we grow, we do shit. Like, but
I'm
here,
not
man,
lying. I'm not.
here,
I got
man,
really having.
you're in
I haven't been
charge.
having
You got to
dreams.
tell me what's going
No,
on.
dude, I'm not lying. That's kind of your thing.
It's one. So you. What do you? What did we move towards? You don't remember your dreams? You said there was a thing. You described it to me. Hooves.
I don't. Yeah, that was. I don't.
I
I
heard
couldn't make
them.
that. No, you told me it wasn't. Yeah. No,
I
it's not.
heard them.
Heard what?
The hooves.
Here?
A couple of days ago.
When- Is it? Do you hear it now?
No. Do you hear it now?
No, and you didn't tell me.
You said it wasn't real.
You fucking said it wasn't real.
And you agreed with me. That means it's. You're smarter than me, Kevin.
Come on, dude.
You make the rules. I follow the rules. That's how this works. I don't make good decisions. You have to do that.
Yeah, you do. What the fuck? Who
Only
cares?
when like you tell me to do them, right? Like you give me the information. Like I don't get all this bullshit, right? You read books, you know about the Greeks and the Minotaur and
Yeah, but you
that
fucking
story
do the
about the
thing.
king, right? Who traps that guy in the labyrinth and
Yes.
his daughter kills him.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Do you not know what I'm talking about?
No, yeah, I do. I I think Kevin forgot that. I think Kevin is starting to lose his fucking mind and is forgetting that. And I think you can kind of see just a little bit of just fear in his eyes. I was like, no, dude, you're the older brother. You're in charge. Just fucking yeah. But you gotta
Uh,
tell me that shit.
Jacob kicks the fire and gets up and like paces away. Uh, he is so angry.
Uh, I think Kevin gets up and like paces with him and like just stays right next to him after hearing about these hooves. He's just like right there and just following.
Ooh, button. I lost my audio.
Oh, can you hear me?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, I think that means you can't hear me. Okay. I think editing is possible, so this is probably going to get cut out. But just in case it doesn't, um, here's my aluminum foil ball. It's a little bit more dense than it was last time we recorded. It's not reflective yet, but I've been hitting it with my mallet a bunch of times. It's nice and heavy though, very heavy in a very convenient way that I enjoy, which is cool. Oh, you've returned. I was showing them my aluminum foil ball. Oh, you still can't hear me. That's normal. That's okay. Um,
Okay, I can hear you now. What did you say? Back.
what?
What did you say?
Oh yeah, that Kevin is just kind of followed. Um,
Ooh, 1 second.
Jake.
We should clap for editing.
Okay. Wait, we both did it.
Perfect.
Should we not both do
That's
it?
fine.
Okay.
No, that's good. There's going to be 2 audio tracks. It's
I don't know
perfect.
how sound works. Sound is hard.
That's okay. Hey, we're
Two
starting
audio
now.
tracks.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Um, no, you don't need to edit any of that out. I was incredibly entertaining.
Okay. What did you say?
I was I was talking about my aluminum foil ball.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, I got up. I'm angry. What did you say?
Got up angry. Kevin just stands up and follows you right there. Kevin's like breathing really heavy right now. Not really. Might be starting to wheeze again a little bit. Um, and is like following you like a little brother, right? Like that little kid who just doesn't do like just like walks behind his older brother. Not with no intention, just like out of habit, just stands up as you do and goes with you.
Like you know that thing, right? That you understand why somebody's doing something, but you can't like fucking stop them from doing it. And I just like stop, wheel around, and look at you in the eye. I understand that you're scared. I understand that you don't want this shit to be real, right? But it doesn't mean you can just pretend it's not and lie to me.
But you lied. You didn't tell me that you heard it too. So it is fucking real. And I wouldn't even fucking be here if it wasn't your idea to not pay for our goddamn subway fare. I always pay.
I know. I know. I told you I make bad decisions. That's why you're in charge.
I've been in charge this whole time. Right? Am I? We're still fucking here. So help me.
I'm trying. Right? What do you see when you're asleep?
It's the Minotaur. It's a bull on two fucking legs with hands. And horns, and it looks like a really modern cow, like it's got spots, and that it looks weird.
Like Borden?
Like who?
The Borden cow?
I don't know
The
what the
one
fuck
on the
you're
milk?
talking about.
The milk cow. The one on the milk.
Sure.
Like it's the cow with like the big eyes and it's kind of hot a little bit.
I don't think it's hot.
Oh,
The fucking
whatever,
nightmare of my
dude.
life is not hot. Jake, don't stop
Okay, it's
calling
not
my.
not a
Don't
hot
calling the
lady
feelings I'm scared of
cow.
hot.
Okay. Why do you walk towards it?
You said the monster from Pan's Labyrinth with the hands was also hot, and that scared the shit out of me too, and I'm mad about that.
They have abs, dude. Abs are
Okay,
hot.
okay,
Especially
scary.
like the lady abs, right? It's like the
What does that even mean? Sexism,
I don't know, man.
maybe.
Fucking Furiosa could fuck my shit up, but
I shove you. I try to
ow.
shove you.
Doesn't it literally you just don't do it. I
I
just say
move back.
ow, but nothing happens. Yeah. Ow, man. I hurt my feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
It's
it's
okay,
like
you
the
can hit
cow.
me.
It's like
It's
the
okay, you
hot
can hit
cow
me.
from the milk.
I deserve it. I just don't understand why you're walking towards the Minotaur
I'm not. What are you talking about?
in your sleep. You start like
What?
not being able to breathe, and then it's like you're about to die, so you like get up and you move towards it, or you move towards something.
Oh, I think Kevin like kind of sinks back on his heels, looks to his
So
left.
it is a hot cow.
It's weird that Kevin doesn't react to the hot cow statement. He just kind of looks to the left. All of the fear in his eyes goes away, and he stands completely still, just looking that way, not scared at all.
Oh fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Fuck, is it a hot cow?
Is that where the scene is?
That's how the scene ends.
It was. I don't think it was the move, but it was so hard not to be like, "Got you." No, that's not the move. Okay, draw.
Draw.
Ooh, the two of spades.
Oh. Ace of Hearts.
Oh, you lose.
I do lose, but we
Aces
don't get a
beat
token.
Aces only beat kings. Yeah, no tokens. Wait, what did I keep forgetting what I drew. Two of spades. Ooh, yes.
If anybody wants to know, I'm drinking eggnog.
Cameron, the game knows.
It knows I'm drinking eggnog.
Yes.
Oh, it's a good type of it's a digestible dairy eggnog, lactose free. Is a land to market verified. It's made by some farm near San Antonio. They use fresh eggs.
Okay, we're gonna
Oh,
jump
the
back a
condition
bit.
of it. Oh, I like it.
We're gonna jump back to in the early weeks of us being in this labyrinth. Um, to uh, when times were really hard, when all of your friends were still there, when we didn't really know how to make fires yet, out of all of the moss, I think um, like pages were getting ripped out of Kevin's textbooks to make fire, right? And at night we would sleep. Uh, how does Jake react? How many people did Jake come down here with? Did Jake and Kevin come down here with? How many of Jake's friends were here?
Oh, that's a good one. There were 5 friends.
So 7 people total.
Yes. Monique.
We're naming all of them.
Yeah, I am. Abram.
Cool.
X. April. And Gruff.
Cool. Um, of your crew, right? Who's the funniest?
X. You know
Cool.
why?
Why?
He's going to give it to you.
Nice. How's it going? Uh, uh,
It's his joke.
after a couple of nights, right? Everyone wakes up. X is gone.
No!
What does Jake do? Everyone else is still there.
Hey, has anybody seen X?
Um, your friends like, no, no. Oh shit. X. People start calling out for X. Uh, uh, um, uh, Abram like stands up, looks around, starts really kind of freaking out a little bit, and just runs off in a direction. It's like, I'll go find them. I'll go find them.
Okay, Abram. Tell us where you're going.
I'll go this way, and then he runs.
Okay, come back.
Uh, 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 Monique is like, we have to. Okay, Abram's freaking out. We gotta go. We gotta go. All try to stay together. And like brings you that way.
Okay, do you think somebody should go after Abram then?
We all need to stay together. Abram's freaking out. Let's all go.
Okay, hey, I grab Kevin, and we all go and follow Abram.
Yeah, you. How does Jake react to not finding Abram, and that he goes into the fog, into the dark, and is never seen again?
I think that there's just like a panic. 2 of his friends are gone.
Fantastic. You turn around, April's gone too.
No. I think he grabs onto Monique and to Kevin.
Okay. So he grabs onto Monique, grabs onto Kevin. You turn around and watch the back of Gruff's head disappear into the dark.
One more scream. Gruff!
Nice.
Where is everybody going? You said we had to stick together.
Monique's eyes go completely blank. Breaks free of the grip and runs away.
I grab Kevin and we start to run after her.
We jump forward back to the moment that Kevin is just quietly looking over to the left. And it is the same face that you saw on Monique.
I tackle Kevin.
Cool. I think that ends the scene.
No.
Should I read the prompt?
Yes.
There are those who welcome the fray as if it were a harbinger of a new age. At least one of them, at least one of us, has heard of this group before and recognizes the signs of their approach. Do you believe this group to be dangerous, and do you avoid or make contact? The game
I make
fucking
physical
knows.
contact.
Yeah, you made very physical.
Keep them.
Cool. Time to draw?
Yes. I
Draw!
guess. No.
The six of clubs. I mean spades. Oh, no.
Joker.
You don't roll it this time?
Yeah, I'll roll it this time. X gonna give it. That's a natural 20. No, it's a 2. It's a 2. It's just a 2.
Why would you do this to me?
I thought it was a natural 20. I saw the 2.
Oh my god.
It's a very it's like a white, like opalescent die that I rolled onto the card. Whatever.
You
It's
said X gonna give it to you. As you were, as you were rolling.
I thought he gave me a nat 20.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Well, anyway, it's the destination token.
Okay, so the six of spades, destination token. Oh no, it's the six of rank.
It's 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will read it.
Yes.
One asks the other how they think their relationship would be if things weren't ending. Is what they tell each other different from what they really believe?
Mm. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think this is a good, honestly, I think we pick up right where we left off. Like, you're looking towards the distance, but I don't know. Does something like possess you to speak,
Hey, Jake. Hey,
Kevin?
Jake. I've been
Hey,
tackled. I'm
Kevin.
just on the ground looking off to the left. Hey, Jake.
Mm-hmm. I'm like on my
How do
back,
you
like
think our
pinning you to the
relationship would be if things weren't ending?
ground. What do you mean things are ending? We're
It's
gonna get
over.
out of here. No.
No, it's over.
Shut the fuck up. It's not over. We're gonna get out of here, and we're
You
gonna
think you would have been nice to me again?
me? Nice to you? Am I not nice to you?
He's coming.
Who?
Yeah, the hot cow.
The hot so you admit that it's a hot cow?
Yeah, it's a really hot cow.
Where's he coming from?
I don't know. I have to go find him.
Can you take me with you?
Do you want to come?
Of course I'd like to come.
Okay.
If you're so intent in going to find the hot cow, why are you speaking like that?
I don't think we should call him a hot cow. I don't think he'd like that.
What do you know? What do you know? Why do you know that?
Hmm?
You've not met the hot cow. What the fuck?
What'd you say?
I said you haven't met the hot cow. How do you know that he would not
What
like
the
me
fuck are you
calling
talking
him
about?
that?
What are you
I'm
talking about?
talking about the hot cow
Well, what'd you
that
say
all
before
the
that?
things are ending. We got to go find the
Hmm?
hot cow now.
What the?
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What did you say about you being nice to me? You think you're nice to me?
Shut the fuck up. What were you doing?
What do you mean?
You just did this whole fucking thing about how you want to fuck this hot cow and we got to go fuck the hot cow before the world ends.
Whoa.
And
What
you
are
had the
you
same
talking?
look that Monique had in her eye when she like fucking went into the mist. You think she fucked the hot cow?
Which one was Monique? I'm so sorry.
Monique, my
You have so many friends.
oh, she was like the one that always like would come around to the house. She's brown eyes and brown skin and like the big like hair up in a like a she's like pretty and
Oh,
nice and
the
smart
singer,
and
yeah, in your
the
band.
singer. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all in a band, but
Are you all singers?
yeah, man.
Okay, cool.
That's
The
what a
good one.
band is.
The good one. Sorry.
You're sorry?
Oh, did you not hear what I said? I'm sorry. You're okay. It's okay.
I'm kind of on top of you.
Oh yeah. Can you get off?
I don't know. Can I?
Why are you doing the weird fucking kindergarten bullshit? Can I go to the bathroom? May you get off of me?
No, that's not what I meant, dude. I don't even know the difference. Like, are you gonna run away?
No. What the fuck? We gotta get out of the. We gotta get out of here.
Okay. I get up off of him
Cool.
and I just look at him. So weird. That's it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
What was the? Oh man, it was a weird scene.
3, 2, 1.
Draw. Oh, 8 of diamonds.
7 of spades.
Ooh.
Another no token.
I'm so good at this game.
Yeah, you're winning. What the heck?
I'm really winning. I have more cards than you. No, we have the same number of cards.
Mm-mm. Remember when Kevin said he wants to sharpen a protractor to shave Jacob's face? That was a wild moment.
He
Let's
was
go back
offering.
to that. That was cute.
He was offering. Um,
That was a fucking hot cow.
this game.
You think Monique fucked the hot cow?
Um, I think we just continue the scene.
Yeah, that's
Get
the
the
way
fuck
this one
off
is
of me.
going. I'm off. It gets off.
Okay.
Looks at you so strange.
What are you? What is this? Why are you? What is this? Why are you yelling at me? Stop, please.
Do you seriously not remember? Were you like
What the fuck are you talking
what'd I say, dude? What'd I say? Remember what I said?
about? What?
No, like literally 2 seconds ago. What did I
Okay.
just say you were doing?
Oh yeah, I wasn't. I don't remember that. You just
Okay, if you
tackled me,
don't remember that and I'm saying you're doing that, what the fuck do you think happened?
dude.
It's not like it didn't happen. I was on top of you, right?
Okay,
Right?
yeah, but
Like
you've been
one
lying about
moment
all
I
kind of
was not on
shit since
top
we
of you,
got here.
and then the other moment I'm on top of you.
Okay, fuck this, and he starts walking in the
I start
direction he was
walking
looking
after him.
earlier.
Hey, you don't get to get mad when things are weird, dude.
I'm
Like
not the one who's fucking mad right now. You're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
I'm shouting so loud. You're clearly fucking yelling at me.
I'm not. Also yelling at you.
You just yelled.
Is this why you don't think I'm nice?
No. What? Shut up.
It's because I talk to you like this?
Shut up, dude. Okay, no.
This is
Fuck
my
you.
nice voice.
Do you still have my backpack?
It's like, yeah, right. And I like turn around, and I think we are in a completely different place. All of our shit is gone. There's no fire, just like surrounded by fog.
Cool.
Can't even see the walls.
Fuck. Fuck.
Stop. Take a breath.
I just did. You fucking watched it happen.
We can't get mad at each other for weird things happening, right? That
Stop
doesn't make
lying.
sense.
Why are you lying all the time?
Why would I be lying?
Okay, fine. So what do we do?
You gotta think about
I
with your
gotta.
big brain. Stop. I'm telling you what we need to do. You asked me a question. You gotta think about that gap in time. What happened between you talking to me and then me being on top of you? Do you remember me moving? Do you remember me getting you to the floor? The feeling of me tackling you? Any of that?
Um, Kevin like froze his brow, thinks about it, and then looks up again, looks over to his left, starts walking.
And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to follow after him. And I'm just like going to hold on to the back of his shirt.
Oh, okay, cool. As he's walking, he just slowly turns back as well and just goes, "I'm sorry," and then keeps walking.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Has completely changed his tone, is like
yeah,
very
yeah,
placating,
yeah,
like he's talking to a child.
yeah.
Who are you?
Kevin,
But say that you weren't Kevin. Who would you be?
Jake.
Jake cries. Jake is crying.
Cool. End of scene. So okay,
No, I spilled my water. Button, button,
the game knows.
button.
I'm gonna tell the audience what the prompt was while you're gone. They are angry with you and claim you know what you did, but you have no idea. Why don't you make amends? The game knows. It knows everything we just did. Oh God, that was wild. Are you okay?
I'm wet.
I will take this time to drink my water.
It's wet down here. I'm alive. And there's only one cure for wetness. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
Draw.
Bam!
Ooh.
Seven of clubs.
5 of hearts.
Oh, okay.
You win again. No token.
No token.
Again.
We have no unravel tokens.
We have no unraveled. We have 3 destination tokens, though.
Dude. Incredible. Okay. What? Oh, I keep having to look back at the card I had. It's 7 of clubs. Where are the clubs? There's the clubs. Ah, the road. 7. Game knows.
I think Jacob jingle jangles his bracelets when he gets nervous. I think he has like 2 like very large copper bracelets. And he likes it when it gets green all over his arms, I guess. I would say his wrists, but I definitely think he like moves it up his arms.
Um. Okay. Jake is holding on to Kevin's shirt. They're
Hmm.
walking forward.
Mm-hmm.
This, just to describe, sort of, let me know if you see it a little bit differently. But every floor and every wall meets perfectly, 90 degrees.
Okay.
Always boxy, right? Everything is right angle turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking, seems to get darker and darker, except for right around where you are. And then right in front of you appears two curving circular paths. Very different than anything you've seen thus far. Could go either direction. You're holding onto Kevin's shirt. Kevin starts to walk in one. He's still blank faced, confused, talking with this little sort of very gentle voice in response to the things that you say. Starts to go down one path, stops, breathes a little bit heavier, walks to the other path, stops, comes back, and just looks between the two of them, still blank faced. But the breath is starting to come back really heavy, and he starts to wheeze again. What do you do?
Hey, what are you okay?
He just points at both directions.
Which way do you want to go?
When you ask which way, the wheezing gets a little bit worse.
I'm gonna push him to the right.
Fantastic. We go down that path. The wheezing goes away. That's the end of that scene.
The fuck? Okay, hey. When the wheezing stops, there's only one thing to do. Draw a card.
Bam! 3 of hearts.
Oh, so close. 6 of spades. No token, but it's my turn to read.
Yeah. So while you read that, I will read what the last prompt was. I think that's a good way to do
Oh,
it.
that's perfect.
It is the path diverges, and none of the equipment nor their memories indicate which is the correct way. How is the path
That's
chosen? Who makes the final call, and do both of them agree? I think it was just a little bit lovely to get to watch Jake be forced to make a decision.
he made a choice.
He made a choice.
Holy shit. What this game.
The game knows. It
This
knows
game
exactly what we
knows.
just did. None of the we just be, oh my god. Oh, filling time. All right, well, you fill this time by drinking of my very large water bottle again. Disappeared for a moment.
Jacob, you see stars.
I'm Kevin. Am I Jake now? Am I Jake for this scene?
Nope.
Okay,
You're gonna be
cool.
Kevin, actually. You're gonna be
Okay,
Kevin,
thank you.
actually. Uh it's just been all Jacob. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to say Kevin. Uh Kevin, you see stars, an expanse of night. The ground below you is no longer stone or dirt or grass or moss, but a, a very shallow body of water goes up to your ankles, submerging your feet. And when you look down, the surface of the water is so mirror like that it looks like in every direction you are floating in a sea of stars. There's no moon or large, like, satellite body out. and you feel like mud squinching between your toes. But you don't see your reflection in the water. You just see the ripples, the disruption of the light above. The ripples, they cast out and out and out almost forever. And they meet. As you follow the edge of your ripples, your manifestation of your presence in this space, you see that it meets another like small wave. And then there's another small wave. Like ripples from another body in this space. And then all of a sudden you hear it. The splashing. Something else is coming up behind you. What do you do?
Kevin is feeling very open to the world right now. No choices need to be made. Either the choices will happen, or Jake might make them for him. Jake
All of a sudden,
yeah.
there are more ripples around you.
Mm-hmm.
Larger ones. One ripple is twice the size of both of the ones you make up just by standing in the water. And then you hear the large sloshing of two hooves catching up to you in the water.
Oh, from behind? Or am I going towards the hooves?
You're standing still,
Oh.
open. And from behind you,
Yes.
you feel a hot, moss smelling, iron caked air drift over the back of your neck.
Yeah.
And it is like there is a pressure on your torso, like something is pushing on you so hard you can't breathe. And then there is a searing pain as a hand with long black claws grasps your shoulder and digs the claws into your. But before you experience that, you wake up and Jake is on your chest. And there's a conversation that happens. And he says a word, and then all of a sudden you're in this black again. The stars, the water, and you see the ripples. And this time, you feel them coming from behind you. And you have another choice. What do you do?
I think Kevin knows that if anything bad happens to him, Jake's going to be there. Right? The last time he felt any pain, I don't know how he felt about it, but suddenly Jake was there. And I think he kind of blames Jake for that and also welcomes that. But there's one thing that kind of catches Kevin in this, and I think is about to sort of bring him back into the labyrinth. And that is just one quick thought of, I'm wearing shoes. I can't feel mud between my toes. I'm wearing shoes. And I think he wakes back up again. And then I think he like just kind of throws Jake off of the shirt. Let's go, turns around to see him, but I think this time he remembers. And I think this time he knows what's happening to him and he understands, I'm losing time. I think I'm going somewhere else. And I don't think and I think Kevin says to Jake that might be the, like in his actual voice, just normally, just analytical, a little bit cold and logical about it. Jake, I think that might be the way out.
When Kevin looks at Jacob, and realizes Jacob had thought of that before the last time you lost time. Like you think back to, like you kind of like, I think you take in your surroundings, like you're not by your, like where you were. And he was like very gently holding onto the back of your shirt. And you kind of realize, like, for the first time, like Jacob made a decision you would have made by himself. What does that make you feel?
It's not pride necessarily. It's not like, and it's definitely not surprise. I think it's nostalgia. I think that's what Jake used to be and Jake used to do when we were really young. I mean, we're only 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
Jake used to be the one who made all the decisions when we were really, really young. He was the creative one. He was the one that we played together, and everything he said made sense. Like he came up with all the games. I couldn't do that. And he's big brother, and I think that like there's so much comfort suddenly in the fact that he will make those decisions. And I also think that it's like logically it makes sense to Kevin in a way that it hasn't for many, many years, or maybe ever hasn't, you know? He always felt safer around Jake, but now he knows, oh shit, this is a man who can make decisions, who can actually do things to keep me safe and himself safe.
How is that belief ever so briefly shook when the next words to come out of Jake's mouth are, well, yeah, I thought we were just following the hot cow. Like,
It's completely gone.
what decision does Kevin make next?
All faith in him is completely gone. It's like, no, dude, you don't get it. It doesn't make sense that would be the way out. What I just said doesn't make sense. That's stupid. We're not going to do that. Don't you dare make me start saying hot cow, you ass.
You said it so many times.
What are you talking about?
You
Fuck.
don't even remember how many times you said hot cow?
Oh, that's so
Like, that was, like, the
embarrassing.
whole thing.
That's so embarrassing. I hate you so much.
She's a hot cow, dude.
It's not. It's
Once we
probably a
meet her,
male
you'll
cow because it's
understand.
probably
And if it's,
it's
like,
got horns.
not the same, I'll go to the store, we'll get some Borden milk, you'll see.
Okay, but it won't have fucking horns because you can't.
She
milk.
has horns.
She has horns.
Yes.
She has horns, and you milk this cow.
I don't know. You can't see more than, like, her head.
Okay, then that's not the cow the milk comes from. That's bad marketing. Shut the fuck up.
No,
It
I mean,
doesn't
she
make
has, like,
sense.
a nose ring and eyelashes. Like,
What kind of milk do you think we're drinking then? Sorry, but not gonna make that joke. Okay,
she's making
moving
a
on.
cum joke?
Yes,
That's a good one.
I know, but I don't like that I made it.
I kind of like that you made it.
Fuck, I'm turning into you.
Good. I mean, no, that's not great. I mean, but hey,
Okay, but uh,
we're
where
following the
are
hot
we?
cow.
Fuck.
I don't know. There were like two like circular paths, like they were curved, and then you almost had an asthma attack, and so I pushed you to the right. So we're just following this path now.
I remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that. What? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I look around. It's like cave-ish. I'm like, this is different. This is weird. Two paths?
There were two paths, yes.
Okay. Why'd
And
you
so I
pick
guess
those ones?
technically, well, because you were like gonna die.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I guess we keep going. And then we just
What is your pace like when you hear a bunch of rodents and bats behind you moving quickly?
it is whatever Jake's pace is.
Which is very fast.
Very
Do you
fast.
follow it?
Very fast.
As these rodents and bats cause you to flee, uh, what do you feel like could be done in the future to prevent being caught off guard like this?
The first thought is not go down the goddamn path that Jake leads us down. Uh, right, but I let go of that. And then the second thought is that we need to find our shit again so we can make fires. Because I lost my backpack.
Got it.
Right. I don't know if maybe we were using a lighter or like some type of flint thing, but we need supplies again to make fire.
Okay. I think that ends that scene.
Cool.
Something causes you to flee in the middle of the night. You are tired, scared, and make dangerous mistakes, but you barely are able to get away. What will you do in the future to ensure you won't get caught off guard again? We should draw.
Draw. What is that? The 10 of clubs.
3 of spades. Again.
I'm so
No
good at this game.
tokens. We're so good at this game.
I am. Sorry.
I mean, you are, yes. It's not mutually exclusive. Can be.
I mean,
Don't laugh like that.
how does what does Jake do when for the first time as like after we've run from the rats and the bats, a couple hours have passed, we've continued walking, it feels like a couple hours, maybe even just 45 minutes. Jake gets tired. maybe puts his hands on his hips. What do you do when, for the first time, you realize your phone is in your pocket?
There's no way. There's no way, right? Kevin, there's no way.
What do you?
There's no way, right?
Keller is laughing too much. Hold on. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's rats in a cave. Yeah, that
No, no,
makes
no.
sense.
It's like been a year, right? Okay.
I guess.
More than a year we've been down here.
Yeah.
Your watch worked, right?
No. It's broken. I mean, now it's broken. Yeah, but yeah,
But it worked, right?
yeah. It's old time. It's analog, so it doesn't.
There's no way, right?
That my watch broke? Yeah.
No, 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 no,
Bad
no,
watch?
no,
Yeah.
no, no. I take out my phone and I turn it on and it lights up. And I'm like, the fuck? The actual fuck, dude. And I show him the phone and it has been 3 days.
Because that has the date on it.
Mm-hmm. Your watch was broken.
No, what? I run away again. Um, but okay. So, yeah, what are you trying to do with the phone?
What do I try to do with the phone?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's an iTelephone. So, like,
Oh my
what kind of
gosh,
phone?
I
Okay, what
looked
kind of phone
at.
does Jake have? He has a cell phone, but
It's a cell phone. It's an iPhone.
which iPhone
Honestly,
6, maybe?
it's probably the most like the most recent one.
It's fucking huge.
Like it's big. It's no, it's not big. It's like the smaller one. But his mom wanted to get like his mom. Like think of like a white wine mom,
Yes.
like
Yeah. I don't have to
rich as
think of
hell wants this.
it.
Got to get you the newest stuff.
That's how this one happened.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think yeah. It also has like a bunch of cracks in it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No case.
Okay.
No case.
That's fantastic. So yeah, what do you do with the phone? What do you try to do with this phone?
I wouldn't even know. I think he's just so shocked that it worked. And it's like been 3 days.
Yeah. You look
I
at
think
the
like
top right. No signal.
no signal. Okay. That at least makes sense. It's like a weird like oh phew.
Yeah.
And then I think he just like what was that argument that we were having? Borden. Borden. He tries to look up a picture of the Borden milk cow.
No signal. No Wi-Fi.
No, 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 just tries
Is
to
it
go through
in
his
your
pictures to
photos?
see if like I okay, I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay, I'm gonna roll a I'm gonna roll a d20,
This is the stupidest
and
scene.
if it is actually okay, let me roll a d1. Roll your d100. What do you
Okay.
think? Okay, above or below? Give me a percentage. How likely is it that there is a random photo in Jacob's phone of him drinking or like pouring cereal or like in a kitchen
Oh, drinking out
with
of
the
the
Borden
carton.
milk cow
Drinking out of the carton.
or
Yeah.
doing something like that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's your album. One of your album. You took a picture of you drinking out of the carton and was like, "Y'all, this is going to be a killer album cover." I think it's an 80% chance of that happening.
80%
I
chance.
think it's an
Okay.
80% chance of that.
Okay, so roll the D100. If you get below 20, doesn't happen.
62.
62 is not below 20. Pulls up my album cover and like zooms into the Borden milk cow and starts to chase off Kevin.
I'm trying to find Kevin.
Yes.
Okay, I need to look up this cow because now I need to see it.
You don't get to
Everyone at
see it
home,
yet.
look up the Borden milk cow. How do you spell
You
it?
don't get to see it yet. It hasn't
Oh,
been.
you're right. You're
No,
right.
Kevin
We'll
doesn't
look
know
at
what
it.
it looks
But
like.
I do know her name's
I'll
Elsie
pull.
now because I did see that.
That's got to be the end of that scene, right?
It's just chasing me with a picture. I fell out of my chair a little bit. Okay. Draw?
Okay, yeah. You got to
Draw.
draw for Elsie.
The Eight of Hearts.
Hey! Oh shit! I thought it was. That's a ace of fucking diamonds.
While I read this, why don't you let us know what the prompt was?
Okay, the prompt was yours, so you gotta.
What?
You were the one asking questions.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was. I forgot. It was. You have no means of communicating with whatever people city with where the place that you left, New York City. Was that always the case, or has something recently broken or been killed?
Oh, and so my phone works now. It's perfect.
No, it works, but you can't communicate with the.
That's true. That's true. There's no
Um,
way, man. There's no way, right?
no way. Yeah. What did I draw?
You drew a 10 of hearts.
The Eight of Hearts.
8 of hearts. Rounds up.
We're gonna jump ahead a bit. I think
Interesting.
after we've had an argument about the phone
Mm-hmm.
and you showing me the cow so I can look at it. So I
Wait,
can look
no.
at
Oh,
it.
wait. You can't. Okay, here. No, I have to show it to you.
Okay.
This is Elsie, the
It
hot
does have. She
cow.
does have horns.
I know.
Why does she have horns? That's not what the horns
Cows
look
have
like.
horns.
That's not what the horns look like.
That's also cows don't have collars of like. I don't. She has a weird fucking condom thing in this one.
What is that? Does she have a clown
That's
horn?
Elsie.
Does she have a clown horn on her forehead? I think she
I
does
think
a.
it.
Okay.
And now she has shoulders in this one.
I
So that's
don't
what I
like
imagine
that
the
at
Minotaur
all.
looks like.
That's exactly what the Minotaur looks like. Oh my god.
Elsie.
Yeah, we jump ahead a bit.
Oh,
We have an argument about the phone and all that and all those things, and like you start trying to play some tunes. What do you play on your phone?
I play Green Day.
Turn it the fuck off.
I
We might
start
need the battery later.
the American Idiot album.
Turn it off. We might need the battery later.
Wait. Let me just. This is important, man, right? Mental health.
Fine. and
Well,
then
okay. For I won't listen to the whole thing. Just let me like at least listen to this song, okay? Right, and then turns on Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
okay, I'll listen.
Okay, and as I walk down. Read between the lines, what thought the better there's alright. Check my vital signs. Just like
No, keep. You said you wanted to listen
really
to the
like
whole
jam
song,
into
so let's
himself.
listen to the whole song. Go ahead, Jake.
No, I'm still alive and I walk alone. And then gets out his drumsticks and starts to bang on the walls.
Fantastic. As we're walking, you're jamming out to the song. You're hitting the walls with the drumsticks. Kevin is just quiet. Is just not saying anything, and we just continue walking. Um, uh, yeah. What? After the song ends, what? Kevin just continues walking forward and is remarkably silent. And you just continue to walk for a couple of hours. You start to realize that Kevin hasn't spoken in a while. Um, you look at his face, and there's just very silence, just a tear or two coming down his face, um, and you just keep walking. Um, what sort of things are going through Jake's mind that keep him from asking why Kevin is crying?
I think he's thinking about his friends. Like knowing that they haven't been here for almost 2 years means that there might be a possibility that his friends are still like wandering around here and alive. And like that's I think a little bit a part of like why he's listening to this music too. Is like also like hoping that maybe if they hear it, they'll come and find him.
Mm-hmm. You continue walking. It's been hours. Uh, this is normally about the time that Kevin tells you to stop, start a fire, make camp, keep walking. Do you ask about it, or do you just keep walking?
No, I think we'll stop. We'll make camp, we'll make a fire, and then hey, I don't mean to like use up the battery and everything, but like good news, like it didn't really like even like drop the like a whole percentage or anything. Like it's still at good old 59%. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah, for sure. Yeah, cool. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna listen to music, I think it's fine.
no. It's not about that. What's your favorite song?
What is Kevin's favorite song? Oh, I think it's like I think it's some bullshit classical piece that I think it's like a jazz version of Ride of the Valkyries. That actually sounds dope now that I say it out loud.
Oh,
I
dude,
think
that
it's Louis
sounds
Armstrong's Ride of the Valkyries.
dude, that sounds awesome. Louis Armstrong sounds like a dope guy. You ever heard Journey? And then I put on Journey.
Cool. That's the end of the scene. That's fantastic. The question for that was like, you want to tell them something but can't bring yourself to do it. Why don't they already know what you want to say? Because we're listening to Journey.
Damn.
Hey, everybody. It's the editor here. You might be a little confused as to why you're seeing me right now. And the reason being is that Cam and Keller were having such a good time recording this session that they recorded for 4.5 hours. And in the interest of everyone's attention spans and just enjoying themselves in the story, we're going to cut this into 2 parts. So come back next week for part 2 of Bound in Icarus. And in the meantime, like, subscribe, join us on TikTok, join the Discord, please. We would love to hear from you. And tell us what you think of this amazing game, this whole new system that we're trying out, the Bound Together. In the meantime, we'll see you later. Okay, bye.